as they come up 1st and 10.
Right.
Looking to put a drive together.
Why is
to throw,
it's made?
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cougar nice.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up.
Here's JFK.
Making the tackle, oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
On the draw, this is Henderson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Bang.
Now a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Henderson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 6.
And how about that on 3rd down? So many different directions an offense can go. Throw it out wide to the receivers, get it to their speedy running back. They changed up everything and handed it to the fullback, and he surprised them all and picked up a 1st down.
They find some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this
inside
the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
1st down, Patriots.
They'll go again with Henderson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 77 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of the Super Bowl. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready.
On play action, it's Dobbs. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. 2nd quarter coming your way next. 7-0 is our score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's sad.
Andy Borregales on for the Patriots field goal.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Working to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
At the 43-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his second touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Seahawks continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The extra point now coming from Myers. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This is caught on the right flat. And he finally goes out of bounds, so he couldn't take it a distance, but all the way inside the 15. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. Here's Dobbs to throw. Gets this complete to Butte. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll go with the keeper. And he will have a Patriots first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Henderson running straight ahead. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 93 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
First down, New England.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Once again, it's Henderson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And 12 on the Seahawks 41-yard line.
Throwing here, Dobbs. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Dobbs is throwing. That's complete. Trevion Henderson. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down.
To throw is Dobbs. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Walker to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, it's Walker. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Option play, they'll give to Walker. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 42. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. On the ground, it's Helani. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Straight ahead, Walker. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They work now on 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Walker. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 21. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a run with Walker. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Myers' kick is good. And the lead stretches. 16-3 now. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
On the return, Travion Henderson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. The tight end Henry here in motion. Running left is Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to... run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Here's Dobbs to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down. By the Seahawk defense. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. And taken at the 46. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
they're focusing on the 4th quarter.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. Here's 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Darnold. Across midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So 2 quarters in the books here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime straight ahead with Scott Hanson.
Okay, Brandon, thank you, and welcome in, everyone. Scott Hanson in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with a light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. 173 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On third down, here's Walker. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Walker now on 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at their 48-yard line.
They'll go with Helani. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Darnold. Going up top for Cup. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 49 yards. And the Seahawks will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up.
They'll try and run it up the middle.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion.
Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Ernest Jones able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Dobbs. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Dobbs. Going deep for Diggs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I've sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And fights through one man. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Here's 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Darnold. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 36-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
32 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
16 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
They'll run with Halani. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 15.
Back to throw, Darnold. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
Darnold now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
4th down.
Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. Henderson now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And now out come the Patriots.
22-yard line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Again, it's Henderson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick 6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Now Myers for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Henderson now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Another go-around now for the Patriot offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. It's 3rd down.
Back to throw Downs. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.